Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Why let go of yesterday? Because yesterday has already let go of you. Only the dead have seen the end of war. You've got to know when it's time to turn the page, though nobody can go back and make a new beginning. Anyone can start over and make a new ending. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I do a good job of staying positive and just moving on. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to force others to. You only struggle because you're ready to grow but aren't willing to let go. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and by falling over. Courage is the power to let go of the familiar. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Every day is a new day, and you'll never be able to find happiness if you don't move on. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go. You can't move forward if you're still hanging on. Nothing in the universe can stop you from letting go and starting over. If there's a single lesson that life teaches us, it's that wishing doesn't make it so. A man who wakes up and finds himself a success hasn't been asleep. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Fear is not a good teacher. The lessons of fear are quickly forgotten. Sooner or later, we've all got to let go of our past. It's not the mistake that matters. It's how you interpret the lesson. I am learning to love the sound of my feet walking away from things not meant for me. Your past does not equal your future. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. You don't have to let that one thing be the thing that defines you. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance the next time. It's time to say goodbye, but I think goodbyes are sad, and I'd much rather say hello. Hello to a new adventure. The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. The past is a place of learning, not a place of living. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. Most people claim that they feel like they're without an exit. While we can all feel this way from time to time, it's important to know that there is a way out. It happens to everyone as they grow up. You find out who you are and what you want, and then you realize that people you've known forever don't see things the way you do. So you keep the wonderful memories, but find yourself moving on. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. We all make them. The difference is what we do after we make the mistake, how we see the mistake, a learning experience or a failure. You make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. There is no sense in punishing your future for the mistakes of your past. Forgive yourself, grow from it, and then let it go. The great courageous act that we must all do is to have the courage to step out of our history and past so that we can live our dreams. We must be willing to let go of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Over the years, I've come to realize that mistakes are just lessons, life lessons, almost like school. Once you've learned a lesson in class, you move on to the next lesson because now you know it. Well, mistakes are exactly the same. One of the most courageous decisions you'll ever make is to finally let go of what is hurting your heart and soul. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them. My greatest life lessons have not come from any achievements I have attained, but rather from the failures, heartaches, and setbacks that I have experienced. When one door closes, another opens. but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which is opened for us. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. A very wise man once told me that you can't look back. You just have to put the past behind you and find something better in your future. I've been burdened with blame, trapped in the past for too long. I'm moving on. To be successful, you must act big, think